Dudes.
It is Wednesday, my dudes. Let's look at some memes. Let me see if I can get a copied link address. Jeez. All right. Meme number one. I don't know if you guys know, but new Smash was announced. Well, do we know if it's a new Smash yet, Chris?
I don't know too much about it, other than like I saw like one like reaction video to it and they like freaked out about it.
Do you ever watch any stuff by Video Game Donkey?
Oh yeah. He's pretty good.
Did you watch his reaction video to it?
Yeah, I think I did.
Where
I
he
don't really
analyzed
remember.
like who the new characters were gonna be.
Oh yeah. That was pretty good.
It was pretty goofy. Um, that's really all the press I've seen. I've seen that and people bickering about whether or not it's like a new Smash or it's an older Smash that they're gonna port over. Either way, it's gonna be dope. Oh, Neil's. I mean, I already knew Neil's here. Christian's here. I got confused. Christian's name was also Pink, so I thought it was Sean. What up,
It
Christmas?
kind it kind of makes sense they need a Smash for the new Switch platform.
Dude, yeah. I mean, they're porting everything to the Switch, so it's only a matter of time until they either make a Smash or port a Smash.
Yeah. Do you have a Switch?
I don't. Madison and I have talked about getting one pretty regularly over the past couple months. The price keeps coming down on it, and I don't have any games that I want right now. So
Hmm.
I've just been kind of waiting. Plus, we got that Steam Link a couple weeks ago, and we've been playing a lot of that. Um,
Gotcha.
so we sort of got the Steam Link like instead of the Switch. Um,
Gotcha. I mean, that's much cheaper.
yeah, yeah,
It's like
yeah. Although I was an
seven.
idiot and didn't get it on sale, so it was like $100 with that and the controller.
Oh, because of the controllers.
Yeah.
But you can use the controllers like outside of it.
Oh yeah, it's a terrible controller. It's a really good remote control for my PC. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, if I'd waited till like a Steam sale, I could have gotten everything for like $30. Um, but or like Sean's saying, I think he got his for $5. I just didn't wait long enough, so I didn't get to do that.
Yeah.
Um,
I think I got my Steam Link on sale like in one of the winter sales or something for like $2 or something stupid.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Apparently, people like me are just subsidizing the sales for all you guys.
Apparently.
Um, but
I did have to pay shipping on it though. It turned out to be like and shipping was like $8 or something. It
dude,
was
shipping
like
was
more than it
$12 for
costs.
me. I feel like
Well,
I've been robbed.
thank you for subsidizing our Steam links.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Dude, and the worst part is I paid like it was $12.99. It was $13 for shipping, and then they didn't ship it for a week.
Oh, they did the same with mine. It took like 2 weeks to ship,
Yeah,
and they
I
gave me
was
a
like, what the fuck?
they gave me a note that it was going to be delayed.
Oh, I didn't get that. I just got like um it just said preparing to be shipped for like 6 days. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Matt was actually talking about this meme earlier today. He was like, "Oh, I really love the Et tu Brute memes." I talked to him about how I'm a huge Latin nerd all the time, so he talks to me back about things he sees that are related to Latin. Um, but
Yeah, this one's pretty good. Before this meme, I'd never really connected Little Caesars with like, the classics.
yeah, why is he holding a spear?
Um, no, just a weapon of the time.
It was not. It was not. The Romans used a gladius and then a dagger that had this huge. Okay, we're not going to get into it. They did have javelins. They did not use spears.
Okay. But what about the like formation that they have with the spears?
Hoplites. That was the Greeks.
Oh, okay.
Romans didn't really do that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I spent like an hour and a half reading about Roman military stuff at work like 2 weeks ago during a downtime. Um,
Dude, maybe it's not a spear, maybe it's a piece of holder.
oh, maybe it is a pizza holder. Neil's on the same track as you. Maybe you're reading Twitch chat and stealing his ideas. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Pias were not. They were not spears. Um, was Malicious Patrick last week or the week before?
think it was both. Like it started the week before, but then we like covered it pretty heavily last week as well.
Yeah, it's a great meme. I've been looking at I've been seeing a bunch of them, and I just like the crossover between. Oh, this kind of relates to the Infinity War stuff we're gonna talk about later. Um, where's my train of thought going? I like Dragon Ball Z. That's where I was going with that.
Yeah.
I know that was a
Um
horrible commentary.
I've actually never watched it. I missed the train on Dragon Ball Z. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I don't
Dude.
know.
You should watch the YouTube series Dragon Ball Z Abridged. It'll get
Yeah,
you.
I've been told that's really good. I mean, I watched like the over 9,000 meme, but like that's about my like cultural enrichment with Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, you should definitely watch Dragon. Oh, dude, I think I remember forcing you to watch some Dragon Ball Z Abridged when we worked at Information Management.
Yeah, I remember that now. I think it would be better if I saw the show first, but I don't know. It might be too late.
Honestly, don't watch the show. I know this is terrible, um, but read the manga. I know this is what everyone always says, and I say to everybody all the time when people, because Sean comes over to my desk every once in a while. I was like, "Hey, I watched this anime," and I'm like, "Oh, the anime is good. The manga is way better." And Sean's like, "Again, stop." Um,
Don't claim to like the anime if you haven't read the manga.
with clapping emojis.
Yeah.
but unfortunately, it's like the book is always better than the movie. The manga is always better than the show. And in the case of Dragon Ball Z, it's totally true. The manga is very it's funny and it's really fast paced. Whereas in the show, the animators were really lazy, so every once in a while they like wouldn't really want to do their work. So they would just have a whole scene of everyone yell, or a whole episode of people yelling and powering up, so that they like didn't have to do any work. And that doesn't happen in the manga. Sean's I like not moving pictures. They don't startle me as much.
They're moving. They're just moving very, very slowly.
They're moving when I turn the pages. Optionally, you can shake the book around. Other optionally, you can hold the book stationary and shake your head around. In other meme news, Chris has discovered the answer to the flat Earth conundrum.
Yep, everybody wins. Polyhedron Earth.
Polyhedron Earth. The problem is though, is that then everybody's wrong.
Well,
Well,
I guess
technically, it's
so.
a polyhedron with just like a ton of hedrons, right?
What? I don't even know what a hedron is.
I think it just means like shape. Does it mean triangle?
Yeah, maybe
A number
shape.
of a specified number of. Oh, sorry. I keep skip. I don't know why I started halfway through the definition. Okay, it's just a shape with a certain like a specific number of sides. Um, but doesn't a sphere just have? No, it doesn't have 360. That's a circle.
Yeah, I wouldn't really say a sphere has sides, but also the Earth is not a sphere. It's like a
It's an ellipse,
ob-
right?
ob- whatever you would call it.
Well, yeah, because it's like squished down in the middle because it spins super fast.
Yeah,
Dude, that's more proof the Earth is flat. If it was actually spinning that fast, we'd all fly off into space.
exactly. And like, look outside your window. I mean, do you see round? No, it's flat.
True.
You ever been to the ocean?
Yes.
Checkmate.
What?
Like the ocean is flat. Like if you look at the horizon.
No, it's not. It's all wavy.
Well, I mean, not like the ocean itself, like the
So like big
ocean
lakes.
horizon.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Hedron is Latin for pizza sphere.
Oh,
It's,
thank you, Neil. Thank you. I, forgot my vocab.
speaking of vocab,
Speaking of vocab, this one's for you, Neil. We're protecting your Christian Minecraft server.
does he say like heck and frickin' and stuff like that?
No, Neil's a real grown up.
Oh, I gotcha.
I was just making jokes. Um,
This reminds me of that meme like a month or two ago where it was like the guy ordered a bong and his mom's unwrapping it and he's like, "What the frick?
oh yeah,
What the heck? I didn't order a bong. I ordered an Xbox controller. I mean, an Xbox remote."
no, yeah. Wait, did he say remote first or?
I think he said card first, like Xbox card. I mean, an Xbox remote or
His mom's like
control.
making him. For those of you who haven't seen it, this kid orders a bong. His mom clearly knows he orders a bong and makes him open it in front of her, and he's just like, "What's this weird face thing? What the heck? I ordered an Xbox controller." Um,
And he's talking like he's in a Christian Minecraft server. He's like,
yeah,
"What the frick? What the heck?"
yeah, dude. Kids always thinking they're pulling one over on their parents.
Yeah, I know. I could totally relate to that kid because it's like I always thought I was like lying successfully to my parents, and they probably knew the whole time.
In reality, they were just letting you do it.
Yeah.
Do you get lost in the shower?
Lost in the shower. No.
Like this sort of lost in the shower.
I mean, I do sometimes talk to myself in the shower.
I never talk to myself out loud, but I definitely talk to myself in my head.
Yeah, I don't usually talk to myself out loud. I used to though.
What made it? When did you change? What day did you wake up and say not anymore?
I think when I started like living with people who weren't my family, I stopped talking to myself in the shower because I became like more conscious of it, I guess. And then I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. Other people don't do that. I'm not gonna do that anymore. But yeah,
That's pretty funny.
I still do that like really like in my head. I still like talk to myself in the
Oh
shower.
yeah. I've won so many imaginary fights that'll never happen.
Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes like I'll just like zone out in the shower super hard and like so comfortable.
Same. Do you ever have it where you
Showers.
like think of a comeback and then have to invent a fight around the comeback?
Um, what do you mean?
I don't know. Like every once in a while, you think I don't know. You just like think of a good comeback, and then you're like, now I need to build context around this so that I can pretend to use this comeback in my head.
Like for using the comeback later when somebody like disses you?
I guess no. Okay, so like you know, how sometimes you're in an argument and you just totally blank on what to say, and then later on you're like, oh, I should have said this. Do you ever have that happen?
Oh, yeah. I
Okay,
definitely have
so every once in a while I have the thing where I'm like, oh, I should have said this, but without any context, and then have to like, and then like make up
that.
context for it.
Yeah, that's always the worst too, because you always think of like the best thing to say after the fact.
Yeah, but you've never had like the punchline and had to build the joke.
Yeah, I've had that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I feel less weird now, but just so you know, Christian's making fun of you for becoming a normie.
Yeah. Well, sucks. I hate being mortified.
It's alright, you just cope with memes.
Yeah. I mean, memes make you less normie if you stay up to date with them, right? That's how
Right.
that
Yeah,
works.
100%.
Like, it's like a therapeutical drug.
Neil,
Memes.
your age is showing. Talking about Seinfeld. That's shit my dad watches. So, this is this meme is almost too relatable, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is. It is like super relatable. I always like create what I think is the perfect playlist, and like I'm out driving or like somewhere while we're all listening to music, and like it's like a week later, and I'm like, these songs all suck, and I'm like skipping everyone. Like playlists just like wear off so quickly for me.
They really do. I have a couple that I made in high school that have like stuck around, but all of the ones I've tried to make in the past couple of years, I can't. And I don't know if it's because nostalgia factor helps those old ones have staying power. I don't know what the deal is. Um, but
Yeah.
it's definitely hard to make playlists. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with that. I've gotten into doing a little bit of like the Frankelberg lately, the soundtrack music.
Oh, I
Pretty
forgot
dope.
he did that. Oh man, that was funny. He would always just be rocking out to like the Star Wars soundtrack in his office.
Yeah. I'm about the Lord of the Rings soundtrack. It's
Ooh,
pretty
I haven't done
good to
that.
work
I
to.
do the Pokemon soundtracks sometimes.
That sounds like a good one, yeah.
Like the Pokemon Gold and Silver soundtrack. Oh man, it's so good. And those are like my favorite games. Um,
I think I found a remix one time of like Pokemon songs and it was really
people do make those. Like I heard a Lavender Town remix that was like
Yeah,
really good.
take that.
Oh
Oh, hey,
no,
Dave, what are you
ads.
playing? What am I
Is this
playing?
a League of
What am
Legends
I?
ad? Oh, that's super loud. There we go.
their target marketing, man.
Dude, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I do play a lot of League of Legends, so it's pretty accurate. So, Christian, sorry, some of us couldn't afford to have all 3 copies of every generation. Just kidding. I never got the. I always got too excited for them and got the new generation right when it came out. I never waited for the like better animated game that came out later. This
Oh,
is too loud.
Crystal?
Yeah. Because Crystal was like that, and then it was Emerald was like that. You know what I'm talking about though? They'd release 2
Yeah.
games, and then they release like a better one.
Yeah,
Like 6
they
months
always did
later.
it that way.
Yeah. See, Christian, I was too big of a believer. I couldn't wait that long. 6-year-old me needed them Pokemans and needed them now. Dude, Neil. I mean, college me needed them too, Mads. Um, Neil, I also had Pokemon Blue. You're not that old, but you are kind of old because Pokemon Blue is what taught me how to read.
Wow.
I got that game when I was 4, and I was like, this game is dope. And I was like, I'm tired of my mom um, having to like help me do this stuff, and I just kind of went from there. Dude, I did the Mew glitch. Wait, which Mew glitch? The one where you like swim back and forth on Cinnabar and then talk to the old man, or you talk to the old man first and then you fly to Cinnabar and you swim back and forth like 26 times and then you fight the missing no. Is that the one you're talking about? I did because that was the big glitch that I knew of. Chris, you play Pokemon, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's right,
it's
because
pretty
you and I
big.
played a ton of that. Oh, what's that site called? Pokemon Showdown? Is that what it is?
Yeah, yeah, we played that at work all the time.
Dude, that was the best. Whenever we would take breaks to just play. Wait, what was the Mew glitch? You teleported the same time as the trainer seeing you north of Cerulean. I don't think I ever knew of the Mew glitch. I think I only ever did the like duping rare candies glitch. Um, man, I did a replay of Fire Red freshman year, and that was dope. And then Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out, and those are amazing. I need to finish it. I bought Heart Gold because I had Gold originally, so I bought Heart Gold for DS, and I got like halfway through it, and then I couldn't beat that Moo Moo Cow Lady, which was also
Oh,
what I always got stuck at as a child, and I was like, I'm 22, why can't I do this? And
yeah,
like, stop
always
playing.
that's always the worst. You have to like wait for her to miss
Yeah,
like three
dude, because
times
she
in a
uses
row.
she uses rollout, and she just does more damage every single time. It's so
Yeah,
bad. Um, who's
and you don't get any good like Pokemon that like just beat that because it's
Yeah,
like
because it's normal, and like the only thing that counters normal is like what Ghost.
fighting. I thought, yeah, fighting.
I thought normal. I thought oh no, Ghost and normal like can't hurt each other, right?
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
Calls Whitney the Moo Moo Cow Lady. She's the Moo Moo Cow Lady, dude. I like could barely read when I was playing those games, and as like a small child, I just knew she had the Moo Moo Cow Pokemon, and he fucked me up over and over. Um, Christian, you missed it last week. Where we were talking about speedy paths. I have all this shit that I named as a child that just like never got updated in my head.
By speedy path, he's referring to a moving walkway, or what was the correct term for that?
Yeah, moving walkway, the shit in airports that you go faster on. The paths that make you speedy when you stand on them or walk on them, those. Um, Now thinking about it, I think I called them speedy paths because the closest analogy was those things in the in Pokemon Gold where you went inside. No, actually, it was in the first Pokemon too. They had all those moving path things, those like moving path puzzles. You know, you'd like step on it and like push you. It was always when you were fighting Team Rocket. It'd be under like
Oh,
gambling dens.
was it like the ice?
No, the ice was the ice they added into. I do know what you're talking about with the ice, but there were always like there's like one directional walkways that you'd stand on, and then it would like scoot you along, and you had to like figure out the pattern and like get through them. And a lot of times there'd be trainers on them. I don't know.
It sounds vaguely familiar.
Oh, you know what? I'll just Google it. Speedy paths Pokemon. Nope. Image. This is not helpful. um.
How to get a speedy plus plus
Yeah.
ninja.
This is like not even. Oh, these things. They look like this. They look like that. I mean, this is Minecraft, but it was like that shit, but in Pokemon. Do you not know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, okay. Wasn't it like in the gyms?
It might
Right?
have been in one of the gyms, but usually you had to do it when you were fighting like Giovanni or Team
Oh, it
Rocket.
was in like the Team Rocket hideouts. I
Yeah, it
remember
was
that.
in all the Team Rocket hideouts. That stuff. You know what I'm talking about now?
Yeah, yeah. There's probably a name for them in the official
This
Pokemon
shit.
lore book.
Speedy paths. I think that's why I called stuff speedy paths. Anyways, that segue over.
Dude,
Yeah.
those were the worst too. Like,
What, the Team Rocket hideouts?
yeah, the puzzles in them, like the puzzles with the floors,
Yes. Those were
and
rough.
sometimes the puzzles with the levers, like those are bad.
No, the worst was in the first generation of Pokemon, Lieutenant Surge's gym, where you just gotta like dig around in trash cans to find all the switches to unlock the door, and they randomly change every time.
I didn't know that they randomly changed.
Dude, yeah, it wasn't like you just had to figure out that it was under like these three trash cans. It was like you had 5 guesses to get 3 out of 15 trash cans, and if you like guessed them wrong, it just re-randomized them, and you had to start over. It was the fucking worst. Do you not
Damn.
remember that at all?
No, I have pretty vague memories of the first Pokemon game. I played more of I played Crystal and I played like Sapphire, I think.
Dude, look at this. On supercheats.com, is there a trick to solve the puzzle in Lieutenant Surge Gym? No. It's all nonsense. Dude, I'm telling you, it's just wait, is there a trick? Okay, yeah, I'm what I'm gathering here is that there's like not really logic to it. Um
Yeah, this
anyways,
diagram is pretty.
yeah, basically it's as far as a child can tell, it's random. Um
Yeah.
See you, Neil, peace out.
Hey man, thanks for joining.
Um Get good grades. Christian, get bad grades. I don't think you've met that kid. All right. Dude, I didn't have this happen to me often, but every once in a while it would just come. It was just like a left hook. It just came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, and you're always like so indignant, like so like resentful of it when it
Yeah,
happens.
you're like, I knew every answer, and then you get a 53, and you're like, this is bullshit.
Yeah. You're like, "Oh, come on. Like that one was wrong. Like that should at least be half credit. Come
Yeah,
on."
dude, like it was true, but I put false. But like it's like pretty false. It's only like that part's true. Like, come on, just like give me half a point.
Oh, dude, true false could be like deadly sometimes because it would be like true is not false.
But only on
True or
Wednesdays.
false?
But only if this is a month that ends in 31 days.
Like they would always put like excessively like
Yeah.
extra knots in there and like extra little like things to like make you mess up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm
Or
like,
like there'd be like the book definition and there's like slightly different and you remember it from the book and then it would be like not what it was.
it'd be like, oh well, in the book we used the British version of the British spelling of the word color, and in the test we used the English or the American version spelling of the word color. So you got it wrong, and it's like fucking what?
Yeah, the worst.
Yeah, it's like if you want to make your test hard, put some effort into making these questions.
Got a new viewer, Skeptalk Live. We
Yeah,
got
what up,
some.
Skep Talk? Yeah, we're talking about memes, my dude. I mean, and also life, but mostly memes.
Sign me up. Hell yeah.
Roll Tide. Yeah, dude. True false questions were the worst. It just always seemed like professors were just not putting in their A effort on making that test.
Yeah, yeah. Or they were just like in a really bad mood and they were like, fuck you, that's wrong. And that's
Yeah,
wrong.
dude, they've proven that teachers do not grade fairly.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
Like they're biased towards certain students. They
right.
play favorites.
Yeah, and so if they double blind their like grading tests or like have the kids write their name on the back or whatever and then just grade them all blind, the kids end up with way different grades. Then okay, so
I have some anecdotal sources, okay? So I was a little bit of a shitlord for some of my experience. And I wasn't, the most likable student, but I was smart. And there's sometimes when I made lower grades than I think I deserved. So there's your anecdotal evidence.
here we go. Here's some sources. Shonald, have at it.
I like how you give him the
The MLA citation.
yeah. I was thinking what the word for it was. I was thinking Chicago, but then I was like, no, that's the one no one uses.
Yeah. MLA or die.
Basically.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, I posted some sources in chat. Of course I'm right. So, going into our deep dark section of every stream, this is our to me IRL, for me IRL meme, where you are the string. I've seen this. This one gets reposted all the time, and I would love to see it in person.
I haven't seen it yet, actually, until I just saw it now. But that's kind of. I wonder how they did that. That's pretty interesting.
Have you seen? There's a similar one with like a hammer and a ruler.
Oh, I have seen that one. Like, and I've seen people like take bets on the hammer roller thing, like that it won't happen. And
oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, dude. Man, I just wanted to look at the photo. Get out of here, Blogspot. Yeah, I would love to. I'd love to see the math behind this. Call me a nerd,
yeah,
but
the physics.
Physics. Here I am. Yeah, I love dank memes. The darker, the danker. But sometimes you gotta have 9/11 memes.
Yep, we're coming up on one. Oh, did you skip the "Are you high" meme?
Oh shit, I did. Am I high? Whoops.
you might be high if the "Are you high" meme.
You might be high if you fuck up your meme order. Oh, by the way, Skepsock Live, since you're not a regular, all of this shit can be found on memestream.cc. If you want to follow along, you can just click along in that. That just links to a Google Doc. Anyways, yeah, dude, this is a little too real.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, he was just trying to be thorough and like let them know that like the no was like a no and it wasn't like a check no as in yes.
He wasn't
half-assing
it like a stoned person would do. He was,
he was probably like super overthinking and he was probably like, well, the checkbox will be like too obvious. I need to like make sure that they know that I'm not. So I'll do that.
Yeah. Be cool, be cool. What would a sober person do? Hmm. They wouldn't check it. No. Did they put an X? He probably was like, he probably spent too much time trying to decide between a check and Xing the box, and then was like, fuck, what do I do? And just wrote no.
Or it's just a fake meme made for karma.
Don't you fucking say that.
Can't take it back now.
How fucking dare you imply that people would just go on the internet and lie? Who would do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Round earthers, that's who. Is this how you become a flat earther? Do you just like keep joking about it for long enough that eventually your brain is like, I'm real? Or it's true,
Maybe.
the earth is flat?
Harrison watching that we asked his dad.
Dude, maybe. Is his dad a flat earther? I feel like I've asked him that. I don't remember what his answer was because I'm a bad friend.
I don't think he's a flat earther. I think he's more like a lizard man, and
he's definitely a lizard man. 9/11 was done by Bush. Conspiracist. Madison says that Harrison does not know. I believe that we asked him in a previous meme stream, and apparently Madison paid attention. Memes are pure skep talk. No one can ever unpurify them. Impurinate. Sully. I don't know words. 9/11.
Could you imagine if we were back in 2001 and like people knew that we were making jokes about it? Like,
dude, people would not be okay with it. Yeah. Also, dude, Skeptalk, I think he has a pretty solid point. You become a flat earther because others around you joke about it and you don't get it, and eventually you're just like, yeah, I guess what they're saying is true.
Yeah, maybe.
Which makes me really sad because maybe we're tricking Christian into being a flat earther. Maybe he's like, what are they talking about? The Earth is like a polyhedron. The Earth's a sphere. I mean,
last year there was this big controversy because Kyrie Irving, like a big basketball player, he became a flat earther.
I don't fucking get it. Is B.O.B. actually a flat earther, or is he doing that shit for
publicity?
Publicity.
Probably publicity, because I mean, like, when was the last time you heard of B.O.B. besides for that, like 4 years ago?
That's a good point. Yeah, it's probably just publicity. I guess that's an easy way to check.
Yeah, but then why would Kyrie Irving need publicity? So he must have just done it because he's like, we're a flat earther.
he's a true believer.
Maybe.
Maybe it's like Scientology and there's like a flat earth secret society, and that if you buy into it, they'll just make you super rich and powerful.
I could sign up for that.
Dude, I'd sign up for it. I would tell everyone that the earth was flat if that's what if that meant that I got to be rich and powerful.
Yeah. I'd be down.
Oh, 100%. I would sell out so fast. By the way, if anyone wants to sponsor the meme stream, hit me up. You don't have $1 million. Dude, I love when people make memes using stock photos and then use the meme to make fun of the stock photo.
Yeah.
It gets me.
This is pretty accurate, though.
True.
I mean, it's kind of like there's a lot of stuff like this where like it should be night, like in a TV show or a movie or something, but it like has to be like super brightly lit to like let you see the characters' faces and shit.
Yeah. That's true. Also, did you know about I don't even remember what it's called, but do you know that they like wet the ground around like every film set?
No. Why?
It's to get better contrast, I think. But yeah, they like spray water all over the ground at every film set ever. And once you like learn that fact, when you watch TV, you'll just notice that like if you pay attention, you can see that the ground is wet all the time.
Now I'm gonna see that everywhere.
Yep. Sorry. You're also breathing manually and blinking manually, and you can't figure out where to put your tongue in your mouth.
Dude, I don't have enough energy to do all that.
I'm just gonna stop.
No, but I thought of a way that this could be. They could be going to bed in the daylight. It could be like the South Pole.
Wait, Chris, what the fuck? It could be the North Pole too. It could just be anywhere like high,
No, no,
like
what? Yeah, anywhere high altitude. That's what I'm saying.
no, not high altitude, high
Not high.
high
That's not what I meant.
high latitude.
Yeah, high latitude. That's what I meant to say.
Okay, all right. I'll give it.
I know,
I'll let you have this one. We all get one.
I know what altitude is.
You know what altitude is or latitude?
Both.
I'm just messing.
But if the Earth is flat, like why is the days longer around the poles?
Because it's like flat but curved a little bit.
Oh, I see.
No, I don't know. Yeah, wait, how do they explain that shit? Because if the Earth was flat, then what's the sun doing? Just like booping back and forth? Does it go underneath the Earth? Like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna stop asking questions. If I keep asking questions, I'm gonna Google what they believe, and then maybe I'll get tricked into believing it too.
I don't know. Maybe they just never visit those remote places.
I have a feeling that most people that are flat earthers like don't get out much.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's accurate.
Um. Anyways, Marvel decided to announce that Infinity War was the most ambitious crossover event in history recently, and the internet has been having a heyday. Um, we only selected 2 memes for you guys today, but we think they're the dankest of the bunch.
Yo, is this a real thing? Does anybody in the chat know if this iCarly Pawn Stars crossover happened? Because if it did, I kind of want to see it now.
Dude, same. We need Matt. He's always the Google fiend on this shit. I guess I can be the Google fiend.
Pawn Stars is one of those things where like I think is like such a bottom tier show, but at the same time, it's like super addictive. Always the same thing. It's super scripted.
Dude,
Really,
but I still watch it over and over.
yeah, exactly. It has a certain amount of like addictiveness to it.
Oh yeah. Dude, there is one. I lost my head in Vegas. Dude, they made 5 seasons by 2012. Wow. What on earth?
You didn't know that off the top of your head, man. Are you even a iCarly fan?
No. Well, actually, that's not true. I watched a little bit of it.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it.
How many seasons did they
But
make?
dude, I heard this like crazy theory, like the dad. Well, I guess he's not the dad. He might be the dad, but like the guardian of the Carly, she or he is the crazy guy in Drake and Josh.
Yeah. Oh,
So there's
Spencer. It's not her dad. It's her older brother.
older brother. Okay. Um, but like the fan theory is that like in Drake and Josh, Spencer kidnaps whatever her name is in Drake and Josh, and they move in and they start this like web show.
And she just like rolls with it.
Yeah, because in Drake and Josh, yeah, the Spencer guy is like a crazy dude who works at the movie theater.
Yeah. Yeah. He always yelled and shit. I think I remember seeing that theory too.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I like that theory.
I like the Drake and Josh memes. They used to have a
Dude,
lot of Drake and Josh memes.
they're so good. Drake and Josh was just kind of a great show, honestly.
Yeah,
It was pretty wholesome. Um, I
it
enjoyed
was
it.
solid.
Yeah. Was there a Johnny Bravo and Scooby Doo crossover? I never saw that one either as a kid.
Now that one there is, and I remember seeing it at one point.
Was it
This is
good
a small
though?
thing. I don't remember, but
Okay.
Scooby Doo did like a crossover with everybody. For some reason, they just had like the access to everything. I don't know why.
When did Scooby Doo start? Because they were still making episodes. 1960. Wait.
Yeah, it went along for a long time.
It was only. Wait, what? Oh, okay, it's like. Okay, it's miniseries. The original one was in 69? Dang. And then they just made a ton of movies? What?
Dude, the live action Scooby Doo was like so bad that it was kind of good.
Dude, yeah, that was great. I liked it. I don't. Did you watch the second one?
I think so.
I don't think I did.
I don't really remember it though.
I don't remember if it was good or not.
The second one got like kind of weird and like sexual, but I don't really remember.
I remember the first one being kind of like that.
Maybe they were both like that. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Maybe they were. Madison is saying in the second one they switch bodies. I thought they did that in the first one.
Oh yeah, no, I think it is the second one. They switched bodies and like they like had some fun with that.
Oh, okay.
Like, whoa, I have boobs now. I need to go to the bathroom or something like that.
Oh, I do remember that. And as a child, I was like, I think I get it, but I probably didn't get it.
I don't know about you. As a child, I was like, man, now I want boobs.
Doesn't everybody want boobs all the time?
Well, now I kind of have boobs.
Are you happy with them?
No,
Because if not, I know a guy. Oh, oh, moobs. Like we discussed earlier, boob's a boob.
Yeah.
And then rapidly backtracks to a boob is not a boob.
Accurate.
Accurate. All right. Well, do you have any other memes you want to cover? I think this is it.
Short podcast today.
All right. We'll throw up the closer. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for joining new viewer Skeptalk. Yeah, just post it in chat. I'll pull it up.
Made this meme. This is gonna be special.
You handcrafted a meme? Chris, did I tell you that we got like a football thing for my cat?
I think so. I remember you talking about something you got for your cat. Oh, he posted the image.
Yes,
I don't know if you got it.
Oh, he threw Brazzers onto it. Dope.
You definitely need to post this on Reddit and get some karma.
Oh, dude, get all the karma, man. Oh, that is dank. I think that's the dankest contribution to date. Thanks, Skeptalk. Just so you know, we do a show every Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern. So I hope you come back. Subscribe if you want to watch. I stream randomly throughout the week too, but this is just the consistent thing we do every week. All right, I'm gonna throw up the closer, but thanks for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Joining, guys. Happy Wednesday, my dudes.